Oh my God, it has been a wow, honey. Please give me a second, honey. I feel like I don't know what's going on. Bear with me. Happy Taco Tuesday, honey. It's what has it been like 7 days again? I'm so sorry. Bear with me, please. Hold, honey. We're gonna get started in 1 second or two. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do what? A little bit of cussing around here, so your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen. This is the court of public opinion, and nobody asked me to tell you a goddamn thing about these people's business. So don't take it personal, baby, because we're not talking about you, but we are talking about the people on the screen. Now let's get into this mess. I know. Lord. Baby, it's been a while. How's everybody doing? Please let me know if you can hear me or not. That would be helpful to know that I'm not talking to myself. It looks like we have some audio. Welcome on in, Toddy Jackson, Only Me 23, Shirley 007, Butterfly 23. Let's talk about it all. Welcome on in to everybody in the rose bushes. Girl, you only got 16 people in here talking about stuff. Everybody in the rose bushes, honey. You got to speak life into yourself. Happy Taco Tuesday to the people in the rose bushes. All 16 people up in here. Hey, old man Johnson's Farm. Oh, thank you so much, Only Me 23, for your super chat. Happy anniversary. So happy I found your page. And thank you, baby, because listen, baby, this month, you are keeping the lights on over here, all right, on the YouTube. Yes, she is. Yes, Only Me is. Baby, you keeping on the lights. Thank you so much, baby. You know I love you down. Hugs and kisses to you, baby, and a shimmy and a shake. So if you guys did not know, on July the 12th, it was our 2-year anniversary. Not here on the YouTube, but since we've been doing the Nesto. Now, I need to check because it is a possibility that I did create this channel in July. I just didn't look up that far. But when I got the notification telling me I've been here for 2 years in this community, I said, well, look at that. Yes, I love y'all all. Thank you so much. Hello, the woman he chose, child. Life been life in Southside Chi-Town, baby. Welcome on. And honey, life is lifing, okay? Yes, it is. And I love y'all back. Baby, life is okay. There's so much I am doing behind the scenes, not for the channel. I don't want y'all to I don't want to come out here lying to y'all. but I'm just trying to get myself together. Okay. And I ain't gonna come out here and knowing that I don't want to be. You get what I mean? You know how I'm okay, but I just don't feel like it. When I don't feel like it, it's not fair to you all that I'm out here when I don't feel like it. I don't want to be. So, sometimes you have to take that break. You got to get your hormones in order. You got to get your life in order. You got to get what's going on via your mind in order. And that is okay. It is okay to unplug. Tanya B. here said, good morning, dolls. A jelliversary. No, happy anniversary. Baby, yes. Me and Nesto have something in common. I don't do any scamming and I'm not a fraudster. However, we did celebrate our anniversaries here in the July. Yes, we did. Okay. So I just wanted to come out and at least do that. Nesto community. Nesto brought us together. And speaking of Nesto, I said, you know what? Let me go and offer you my secondhand embarrassment as we go watch the first video that dropped on July the 12th. This is a belated anniversary. Y'all, I'm late. Child, yes, I am. So late to say happy anniversary to us and late coming out here doing so. It was July the 12th that YouTube let me know that we were celebrating our 2-year anniversary. Cotton candy curls, cotton candy sweet as gold. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Hey, Cotton Candy, welcome on in, honey. Hello to CW. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull that first video up. Give me a second if I want to still. Hey, Patty. Yes, happy Nestoversary. Member for 15 months. You've pretty much been here since we've been monetized, honey. Thank you so much, Patty. Mwah, hugs and kisses to you. And a shimmy and a shake. Welcome on in, Fussbox, Mia, CK2, Shay. Welcome on in. How you doing? Y'all come on out the bushes and say happy anniversary to us. Not to me, to us, okay? I know y'all good people, honey, coming out here listening to me talk about a bunch of nothing. All right, I love that for us. So let me go on ahead and I'm trying to fix what I'm trying to put her somewhere else. Hold on. Girl, go on some damn where now. Shit. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm already cussing. All right. So let me go ahead and pull up that first video. I'm embarrassed already because I know it's just, how when you go back and you listen to something or you check out something you did in the past and you're just like, yikes. You know what I mean? It's icky. We hate it. Hey, CW, thank you for being so you've been, baby. So 21 months, you've been a member since day one. 21 months. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being a member and loving it here, CW. We love you as well. Yes, we do. All right. So let me go on ahead and pull that video up. My God, on today. Before we do so, wait, give me a second here now. Bear with me, child. I'm trying to get myself together. Maybe if I do a split screen. Okay, split screen. Yes, let's do that. All right, that looks much better. And we're going to bring up that first video. Honey, y'all wasn't feeling that first video, okay? But as we continue, you all came and y'all was messing with the doll. I'm trying not to cuss too much. Y'all was messing with the doll, but the first video didn't really pull the people in. So let's go ahead and get into that first video. All right. Let's get that here up on the screen. Oh, we can't see that. Okay, let's get her. Yeah, let's do that. All right. And then I want to go ahead and full screen her. How is it looking? Oh, wait. Am I on StreamYard? Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. Let's hit the play now. Let's go ahead and do it. What the hell is going on here? Oh,
Man of my dreams. I stated my requirements and he fulfilled all.
Welcome to Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we are going to get into Shirley Strawberry and her love story. But first, we're going to go back we're going to flash back and get into what Shirley Strawberry is known for, baby. Please hold part one.
Very late. Thank you, Kala Kala. Okay, subject, fiance turned mistress.
Yes, she said fiance turned mistress. Let's get into how she handled this letter.
Dear Uncle Stephen Shirley, in 2013, I met the man of my dreams. I stated my requirements and he fulfilled all of them and then some. While I did hold off on giving him the cookie, I still ended up pregnant within our first year. He proposed shortly after, and I got my ring, which is fly, and I was so happy. He told me he wanted nothing more than to marry me, but whenever I would try to plan the wedding, he would say he needed to get things in order. He never made me feel as if he did not want to marry me, but for some reason, I felt like he couldn't. He has never given me a reason not to trust him and has given me access to all his accounts. So I decided to finally use that access, and it led me to discover that he was still married.
Now, this letter is chopped and screwed because I want to get to what Shirley does advise.
The entire time we have been together, he has been going through a divorce. My whole world crumbled. When I confronted him with the information, he begged me not to leave.
So this is what Shirley says. Shirley says, sis, hey, look.
He is married. He's still married. And until that changes, you really haven't a leg to stand on. You don't, at least for now. So my suggestion to you is to let him, if he is truly getting a divorce, and you have access to everything, so it shouldn't be hard to check into that, let him go ahead and get the divorce, get that finalized, okay? So he can close that door and move on to the next chapter in his life. Right now, too much confusion going on. He wants you, but he's still involved with her. He's trying to get a divorce, but so let all this confusion get over with, be done with. Let him get the divorce. Then you, if it's truly what it's going to be, and him can start planning a future together with your son. Steve?
Yeah, this is a...
Steve, baby, we don't want to... Listen, go on somewhere, Steve. So listen. So Shirley forgot. She's talking about let everything settle, let the paperwork be filed and all of that. But Shirley, baby... So she's supposed to just act like he didn't tell a lie. He wasn't lying the whole time. So you think after the divorce is fine? You know what? Now see.
All right. So that was our very first video. And that shit sucked. I must admit, it sucked. But we kept it going. We said we don't give a damn. We're going to continue. Hey, Jackson Tabasca and us seniors need love too. Beauty is her name. Blue Sapphire, Libra Gal, TD Will. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Okay, how y'all doing? Hey, El Cid, welcome on in. We continued, honey. We said we're not going to give up. We're going to continue to get into the community and see if the people are going to join us. So let's get into our second video when we joined this here, when we tried to join it, you know what I mean? When I just came through not minding my business. Let's get into the next one. All right, hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so let me go ahead and see if I can split my screen again. They were short videos. I was doing like 2-3 minute videos. So it wasn't anything, it wasn't anything crazy. Let me share this tab instead. All right. Now, how do we get, hold on, y'all. Lord, I act like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Is this it here? Okay, we got it up. Hit the play button.
So phone calls from prison is dropping the calls from Fulton County with Nesto, and we get to hear from Shirley. But get into this. He tells Shirley how he's seen her little birthday hat pictures, and she's like, how did you see that? Let's get into it.
I got my hair done. The regular stuff.
Okay.
I seen your hat for your birthday.
Oh, you saw that? How'd you see that?
Well,
Right, because you down to the prison and I didn't send you a picture. So how did you see a picture of my birthday hat, husband?
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I saw it.
That's what
I mean, it's just the audacity for me. Like, okay, so your special friend is sending you pictures from my page. Your special friend who you do strange things for no change with sent you pictures of my birthday and you think it's cute and funny and said, don't worry about it. Boy, bye.
Okay, so that was it, and that was it. That's all I gave y'all. Oh, thank you so much. Only me 23. I'm blushing. Thank you, Rio 5309, for the happy anniversary. Yes. Thank you. So let's see what did we do after that, honey? What had happened? Who all gonna be there, honey? Where did we go after that? Is that when we stopped? Is that when we started reading the people's text messages? Let's see. I didn't even know I did, honey. I don't like going down memory lane. All right. Shirley and Nesto Thanksgiving Vegas trip. Honey, when did y'all really start? Ooh, Lord, it took y'all a while. Oh, what's this here? Okay, so I thought when I started out, honey child, I thought I went right into the text messages. I didn't know I was doing a little bit of the phone calls, but I wasn't really, it was just like I said, a 5-minute burst of this, that, and a third. Honey, I forgot. I thought I was right into the text message, honey. I didn't know. So give me a second, child, to get on back in and bring up this third video on the screen, child. All right. Well, now what the hell is going on here? I need to see who's in the comment section. Who's in the comment sections of this here? I can't even find that. Okay.
From the Fulton County, baby. Remember, we thought she could not get those calls. I feel so bad. This is like digging in somebody's panty drawer, but here we are. Listen, I truly believe that if the calls just remained between Nesto and his wife, he pretty much could ride out on that. I'm an innocent man. It wasn't me. But baby, when Miss Jada Pinkett, inspired by Jada, started to, when she started to enter the scene, I think that's when things went a little haywire. But let's get into the call. So I specifically went for him just knowing he was getting out, baby, and they was about to go eat Vegas up at the Raiders game. Shirley's like, oh, I love me some Vegas. Nesto is making plans. I don't know whose money, because on this same call that was, baby, listen, let me get out of people's bank account, okay? If she was she paying for the lawyer with his money that he'd had up under the mattress? You know what? Okay, let's listen to the Vegas plans.
Go to Vegas for Thanksgiving. That's what I want to do. What would you like to do?
That's fine. If that's what you want to do, let's do that. I love Vegas, so let's go.
Yeah, I want to go to Vegas, and I want to go to a football game at the Raiders Stadium, the new stadium.
Okay. Oh, around my house, old house in Inglewood?
No, that's LA.
That's Los Angeles, yeah.
Yeah, Vegas.
Vegas has a football team?
Yeah, the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders are in Vegas? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I want to go there for Thanksgiving, so I don't know if they want to go. That's what I would like to go. If not, it's okay.
Now, again, I need to be minding my own business, but he just said that he needed some money from Dre so he can get some of them ramen noodles and some of those cheese puffs and hot sauce, down at the commissary. And I'm just thinking, how you making a Vegas trip? Because you shouldn't need any money, because if Shirley's still digging under the mattress or in your stash to pay for your lawyer, we shouldn't need any money from any outside help, right? I'm just trying to think who's financing the trip. Hey, listen, it's not my business. Maybe they were going to use Afterpay. Ain't nothing wrong with Afterpay, baby. I'm just trying to figure some things out. And let me insert that audio because I'm not making this up. In the same call, he's talking about Vegas and asking, hey, now make sure Brother Dre got the information to send me the money for the Slim Jims. Let me put that in.
I'll call you back because if they got the information what's in the money here.
I probably have it written down somewhere.
Okay, what time you get home? I'll call you back.
Probably.
So yeah, honey, I just, like I said, baby, let me tell you something. The way he's so confident. Tomorrow when I step on the scale, I'm going to be like, hey, listen, I'm 150. When I step up on that scale, I want to see 150 come across. It don't matter if I'm over 200 pounds or not. That's none of y'all business. But the way Nesto baby, he's into full manifestation, okay? I'm going to take that on with my scale in the morning.
All right. So I get, okay. Yikes. My God. Yikes. Embarrassing. Beautifully made. Welcome on in. Yes, this was back in the day. Hit the like, hit the dislike, hit something, baby. Just don't hit me or your goddamn self. Yes, indeedy. Salt and Pepper Tresses, welcome on in. How are you? Us seniors need love too. Yes, honey. Remember for 15 months. I feel like 15 months. That's day one, honey. Still rocking with you, Queen. And we love having you. Us seniors need love too. Welcome on in. Elle said, I need you to stay up out my medical records, baby. That was my weight loss. I went from 150 to 115. I'm 110 pounds now. I said, hey, slow down, body. 110, you're doing a little too much. They're going to start saying I'm out here smoking crack. All right. Now, when the hell did I get into them people's text messages is what I would like to know. Because I feel like that's when the people, will know. There was a video where I had some people a little, they wasn't feeling a certain, let me go to it. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Some of y'all was in the comment section like, girl, I know you lying. Girl, why are we having a flood watch? I'm in the middle of a video. I'm talking to the dolls. I don't need all of this stress in my life. Sonya and Nesto talking nasty. Did Sonya lie to Nesto? Sonya stalks Shirley's. Oh, okay. Is this the one? Where's the one where y'all didn't like that? Okay, we're going to jump down to, does Nesto regret picking Sonya over his wife? Now, this is when the people started coming on into the room, and they didn't like this video because they felt like I was insinuating that Nesto, that Shirley, let's just watch the video. Let me pull that up. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me go ahead and split my screen. Come on here now, shit. We don't need all this noise, all this hooting and hollering. And you know what? And let me take a moment just to tell y'all, okay? Because it's something I had forgot. Something I forgot, all right? Hey, Reefs and Muffs Mom, welcome on in. Baby, I meant to, when we had that intro, to come in with this right here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
To hit y'all with the hey, how y'all doing in the beginning of the live, because I haven't been here in about 7 days or so. And we're not going to say get used to it, or I don't want you to be familiar with that. I do plan on, for the rest of the month, at least, coming on out here to, to kick it with y'all and see how we feel when August 1st arrives. All right. That is what I am planning in the back of my mind. Okay. And not only that, y'all, it's a little rough for me because it is summer vacation. My house is noisy as hell and dysfunctional. The people aren't at the schoolhouse. Okay. So it is a little loud once I get off of work. Okay. Yes, the hey is also for when I entered the Nesto sector. Hey, Rosie, welcome on in, honey. All right. Yes, I missed y'all so much. I wish, everything was, mentally available and we had access to my mental state of mind to come out with the people and talk to y'all. I'm okay, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean, not to be coming out here in the public. I go and talk to the members. I ain't gonna lie, I do be over there in the members talking to them because they pay to be over there. And honey, I am blessed that they're paying to be over there. I ask myself every day, oh, they must really love me. Because over in members, I don't do nothing but just yelling to my phone and do a little bit of road raging while driving, so and losing audio and connection, and they accept me for who I am. So thank you so much. So what the hell was we talking about? Oh yeah, let's get back to the video that really had the people saying, girl, I know you lying, because we have some ride or die Shirley folks, honey, and they were not feeling this video. No ma'am, no they were not. So let me get that up on here, honey, because we got to go at 9 o'clock. Yes, we do. Where's the things at? Share screen, honey. Okay. So the title of this video was, Does Nesto Regret Picking Sonya Over His Wife? My God, on today. And this was 2 years ago. On June 3rd. Wait, no, when the hell was this? This was July 18th. We did this video. All right.
Of the text messages between Sonya and Nesto. Please keep in mind, baby, I might do a little stuttering. This is my first time reading these as I do the voiceover for the video. And I will ad-lib as well as do a little bit of commentary in between. Let's get into it. Sonya sends the message to Nesto saying, you were to call me in the morning. Every morning, remember.
Hey,
Nesto responds, okay, I will get on my job and do better. I know you love and care about me, and thanks for today. I really enjoyed you today. Nesto continues, thank you for the back-to-back visits. And tomorrow I'll begin my extensive workout, July 1st. Baby, you done been down to the jail. All right, mama and the girl, because you need to work out too. You need to mind your business. Working on my heart and chest strength. Also, I can sense the excitement in your demeanor. It means that I'll be coming home soon. Hey, they say you are what you speak and you are what you eat. One thing about Brother Williams is he's going to always get out of jail. He's always going to claim his freedom. Nesto continues, as for the hair color, you look best in black. Baby, he didn't like that dark and lovely honey blonde. I said, come on, color. I feel like it accentuates your facial structure. And star blonde or ice platinum as alternatives. Star blonde, I've heard of. Y'all know is there a star blonde, baby? I don't know nothing about a star blonde, but he is a cosmetologist. So who am I to tell him what's out there, I know you're experimenting with different looks as an expression against the boredom I'm sure you're facing. I'm not sure why you prefer to give yourself an older look. Baby, you will not be in jail. Let me tell you something. Now that you sitting there and you done got your hair cut and you done trimmed your beard down, do you think that you gonna write me and talk to me about how I'm looking? The devil is a liar. I digress. Let me continue. He says to her, God has blessed you with a youthful appearance at your age, because the typical woman may look at their age or older doesn't mean you need to fit in. Laugh out loud. I'll let you know about the books this evening because everyone else has left. You'll need to send the new glasses in my hand. Bifocals 120 on the bottom, regular lens on the top. Anyway, by the time you move and your birthday comes, hopefully things will have gone in my favor. As for your old bar, let that ish go. I can't count how many times my ideas have been stolen, but things never lasted that long for those people. It's so much conversation I have for you that it would take months to convey. I was wondering, is that messy blogger still releasing my messages to the public? And when you get some time, reach out to the government lady and get an update on her son's situation. He's now approaching 2 years strong without a resolution to his case. Shaking my head. Sonia says, yes, they are releasing everything possible. Baby, we don't got y'all paper letters, girl. Still going strong. Why, I wonder? I never knew we could be so interesting. Hey, it's laughable. But yeah, I will send the new glasses to you Monday. Send the mailing information. I went shopping yesterday and a lady asked if I was on YouTube. I looked familiar. I said no. I will reach out to the government lady tonight. I enjoyed the visit. Yes, I was bored with the black hair. It aged my face. My natural tone is brown red. Cause I thought you was mixed. And I thought you had Puerto Rican in you and you was mixed with Caucasian, European. I thought you was mixed with Asian. Since the hell when was you brown red? I didn't got off track, y'all. Let me continue. Back to Sonia's messages. She says, my natural tone is brown red. Lies. The kids are over hanging at the pool. Let me try that again. The kids are over. They're hanging at the pool. I'm relaxing. I may go out later. I made some lunch, prime rib, and mixed salad. Yum. You know, steak is up to $27 and better. Every time I shop for food, it's $80 and better. I spend 5 times. Crazy high prices. Love you later. Baby, one thing she will not do is answer the important questions. That's crazy work to me. In this next message, I can't really say what he's saying because it is personal information, but he's given her a name of another prisoner or inmate or his buddy. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound, rude about it. And he's given her this information because he wants her to send the magazines in his name and his number. I don't know why he can't receive magazines under his own information. However, he's saying that he needs the magazines because he wants to keep focused on mind, body, and soul. He refused to allow himself to fall apart in here. By the way, I adore your fingernail polish, which complements your skin tone very well. You know what? I noticed this fingernail polish, and let me go off track. There's something about men who are into a certain type of fetish and a little bit of nasty, dirty time down in the RV, down in the hotel, wherever. Like,
I mean, if you didn't know, I'm going to interrupt my old back in the day videos. If you did not know, freaky men, they love a white nail polish. They love a white nail polish or a polish that gives off. They like for you to hold things. They like you to wrap that hand around certain objects and things. And it's something about those white toes and those white fingernails. Now, Nesto, he likes that blue color. He likes that blue color. Diddy ain't the only dirty bastard out here. Yes, El Cid. The contrast of it all. They say you're nasty. Absolutely. TB21, welcome on in. CC, Marla, Kathy Lady, Shar Willie, Black But Not Bitter. Thank you all. Welcome on in. Thank y'all for the happy anniversary. Shar Willie, happy belated birthday to you. And I believe, was it Honey Say That? No, it was Shar Willie and child. Hold on. We'll get to that at the end. But happy belated birthday to you, Shar Willie. And I believe it was Fussbox Girl. Child, don't hold me to that, but we'll get back there in a moment. All right. Let me hit the play and get the hell out of here with this one.
Like Diddy, for example, they seem to prefer a certain nail polish color. Nesto likes blue. It's the same blue that is on the picture that I have here, the AI picture that I generated of Sonia, as well as if you look at a few of Shirley's video when she's down at the radio station, she wears that color blue as well. So I don't know what it is about that blue and Nesto. He continues the message saying that he wants positive vibes only. That is what he is anticipating. And he's saying hopefully somebody will call her this week on his behalf in reference to his ongoing battle for his captivity, and he will call her at 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. She said, okay, no problem. I just walked in. That's what Sonia says. She says, good night, love. Gaza should, oh, here we, here she go talking about the war. We ain't gonna do that. We're going to end right here. July 1st text messages, they get a little, because now she's speaking on YouTubers, bloggers, lawsuits, and so on and so forth. And I feel like I want to do a separate video on that. We are also over the 5-minute hump. Baby, I don't know if this phone can handle such an upload, okay? I need to be on my iPad or desktop, but I want to just do a short summary only. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And you guys have the best day.
All right. So I don't know what I said in that. Maybe that's not the video. Maybe it's a different video. I know it was something that I put out here. Oh, you know what it was? It was a video where I had said something about Nesto not being a horrible looking man and so on and so forth. And baby, y'all was in my comment section, honey, kind of trying to get me together. Before y'all knew me, y'all was trying to get me together. Yes, we were. Fussbox, was it your birthday, baby, recently? Because y'all know I'm, y'all know my memory ain't worth a goddamn. Hey, Seeking Truth, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the happy anniversary. I appreciate it, baby doll. Hugs and kisses to you all, and a shimmy and a shake. So let me get this on down, honey. We got, what is it, 8:42? I can't be before you long. I wish I could hang out with y'all for 2 and 3 hours, but we can't. I don't want to, you know what I mean? We can't do that. Not today, at least. So what I'm going to do is I want to find the video that y'all really enjoyed. And let me go and find that right quick. And then we're going to head on out. Now, we probably can't watch all of it, but for some reason, y'all really liked this video. Where is it at? Child, what did did I take it down? What did I do with it? Or was that alive? Lord, I didn't probably took, Lord knows. Now come on here, girl. What did you do? Did you remove it? Why would you remove that? The people like that video. Hold on, y'all. I'm still trying to see what we had going on, honey. Oh, I can share. Let me share my screen so y'all can see too. So I ain't got to keep giving y'all the customer service. Please hold your mule. 1 second. All right. Okay. So let you know. I'm trying to, let me go up here real quick and see something here. Was it alive maybe? Let me go to the, oh, here it is. Well, why couldn't I find that? I wonder. I'm like wondering why the hell did it take, I was unable to, let's see here. All right, so it was this one right here. Attacked by a gang member down to the jailhouse. Now that was a 30-minute video, but let's get into it anyway. We can get about, we'll do like 10 minutes of it and we're going to head out. All right. Was Sonia begging Nesto to choose her? You know, she stayed begging. I think I did do a video on that. What'd you say? These it wasn't. Oh, yes. Okay. Happy birthday to you as well, Fussbox girl and Shar Willie. Happy belated birthday to the both of yins. We say yins here in Pittsburgh. Okay. So happy birthday to y'all. I will play the birthday song when we're done. Miss HLS, hello, baby. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for your member membership milestone member for 4 months. Happy anniversary, you doll. Always a good time. Yes, thank you, baby, for being a member for 4 months. That means you renewed your membership, honey. Yes. Come on, Char Willie. Come on, 60 days. Happy belated birthday to you as well, baby. And thank you. You're also, baby, you also one of the ones keeping the lights on over here on my YouTube streets, honey, because you are watching all of the old videos, and I thank you. Houston Foodie, welcome on in, baby. How you doing? I'm late. Thank you so much, honey. I'm late too. Child anniversary was on the 12th, and I'm just coming out here talking to y'all and celebrating with y'all about it. So thank you so much, Houston Foodie. Absolutely. Marla, love you too, baby. You've been a member for 16 months. Love you long time. You love it here, and we love having you, and I love you. Thank you. All right, so let's go on and get into the attacked by a gang member in the jailhouse text message old video. Okay. Let me go ahead and get that up off my screen real quick so I can get it together. All right. Okay, and let me get a little split screen action going. Because, honey, I got to go. Honey, I got to go. I can't be before you long, so we can only do a little bit of this video. But y'all seem to like this one. And this was before I was monetized, though. So, I was so proud of myself. I said, look, the people like this video. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. All right. So let's go ahead and play that.
I know you telling a story I never even heard.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we get into the grown folks business. Baby, if gossip is not your thing, if you turn around, we do have an exit sign with pink letters that glow. I get it, baby. It can be a little bit negative. This is not your typical type of gossip. This is gossip behind the jail walls. Before you leave out the door, baby, feel free to grab yourself some seeds from a few peaches that we ate earlier, and we love you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Now, baby, let's get into this mess. First and foremost, let's shout.
Honey, let me tell you something, baby. Some of the girls did not like that intro when I would leave the people who didn't want to hear the mess, a little something for them to snack on. And I would leave those of us who wanted to participate in the mess. Honey, we had a whole spread in drinks. Honey, somebody got into my comment section and said, baby, you are too new around here to be thinking you gonna come up out here and tell people to hit the exit. Baby, bitch, who you feeling like? Ho, is you cool? Who you feeling like, bitch? That's how she was saying it. Honey, it didn't quite go like that, but that's how I read it. And I felt like it was good feedback. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of constructive criticism, but at the same time, I realized that people take shit so serious and they don't like a joke. They don't like sarcasm. They don't like that. No, they did not. And I stopped doing it. Not right after I got that comment, but a little, sometimes you have to think about things and you got to think about, growth, and maybe it is a little off-putting. So yeah. Now, Patty, we gonna always have baby shower snacks and things of the such. That's just something we know is automatic here, honey, because we're only here for the food. So, baby, down in the dollhouse, honey, in the kitchen area where we serve our community, we got a whole spread going. Yes, we do. Oh yeah, baby. They used to say something about me and the whole exit left, and y'all didn't like them you didn't want them peach seeds. Y'all didn't want the leftover seeds. I don't know what it was, but one day somebody had enough. All right. They had enough. Yes, they did. So let's go ahead and what is it? Oh, it's 8:50. We can't be before you long.
Out our girl phone calls from prison, because baby, It's the gift that keeps on giving, okay? So, baby, if you see on your screen here, we're just giving a rundown. If you're new around here, this is just a quick rundown on what had happened and who I'm speaking and talking about, okay? Not all the characters have been unlocked in the material on the screen. We will get that eventually. Baby, let's get into these text messages. So we are in December 2022, and unfortunately, Brother Williams is down bad mentally, okay? Piss poor conditions, down at the jailhouse. He's writing Sonia, letting her know all about it, and he went a little dark. We did not go over those things, but if you know, you know. So now we're going to continue with the text messages. Just wanted to let you know again, they're dark. So if you are having that type of day where you don't want to hear anything that's negative or a little draining, this might be the time for you to turn around and check out the exit. Your exit is purple glowing letters. And we did leave you a great glass of lemonade and some fresh cut fruit because, baby, I don't want you having a bad day because you're listening to this mess. All right, so let's begin. Ernie starts off by saying, "Good morning. I will call you after 4 today. The courthouse has shut down and will not open up until next Tuesday. This morning wasn't a bright morning for me. Feels like I just woke up out of the Vietnam War. So are you a vet? I had no idea. No, I did not. I just can't seem to get over the day I got locked up 6 months ago. They kept me in a holding cell for 4 days, packed in there like sardines. Nowhere to sleep. I had to stand up and catch just about the little rest I could in such conditions. When I couldn't bear it anymore, I had to lay on the floor next to the cold toilet seat as newly arrested drug addicts coming down off of all sorts of toxins were standing over me, throwing up and going through body withdrawals. It smelled horrible. They were crapping on themselves, and I felt like I was in The Walking Dead. They fed us sandwiches for 3 times a day. Well, damn, you got 3 meals a day, right? You didn't want the sandwiches? Because what? It was you what did you want, a different type of sandwich? You're in jail. They gave you sandwiches 3 times a day. I'm confused by that. Maybe he meant to say something else, but shit, at least you ate, right? Both of my legs and feet started to swell up. I came in with my blood pressure medicine, and it still took 2 days before I even received a medical screening 4 days later. It was so crowded that so many fights broke out in the holding cells. Did they hit you? That don't sound good. The sheriff and the captain brought us all out and sat us in the middle of the floor to make more room for new detainees. He told us that there were no more beds and to send anyone upstairs to the transitional housing. 5 days later, they placed us in a quarantine dorm for 24 hours, and that's when the gang activity started. You done got up down there and got your ass kicked. Is that what happened? Lo, let me read. I'm assuming. No. But wait a minute, because allegedly, the rumor is that on Tasha K, didn't you say something like you're an MFing gangster? So were you part of that gang activity? Because you said you was an MFing gangster and that she needs to do her job. Allegedly.
I'm sorry. I got to do this, y'all. I got to go over here. And when it comes to any time we mention Nesto being a gangster, baby, I got to come over here.
The way I grew up, I mean, your aunt, uncle, your nephew, or whoever bigger than you, they'll knock you down and make you feel like a man. And you're number 10. But now, get your ass down. You hurt him. Don't hurt my baby. You see what I'm talking about? You can't even chastise. You can't make a man out of no man. Now tell you what. You hurt my baby. I'm gonna call the police on you because you hurt my baby. Then soon as you get 15, start pulling that gas out on you. Then you be like, So that's what I'm saying. At my age, they ain't nowhere to be found. And I'm calling them all out. You know why I call them out? Because they scared of the young boys. See, I ain't scared of them. They scared of the young boys because the young boys get loud on them. You know what I'm saying? Pop, what you looking at? Pull the gag out. I pull the gag out too.
I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow.
You know, you get all of that, but then his ass is down in them people's text messages, scary as hell. But he's supposed to be an old gangster. Ain't that about a bitch? Hold on a minute. Let's get back to what we were talking about, honey. Let me go back over there to the dollhouse. Now, I'm going to do this, you guys. I got to go to the corporate job, which is across the way in the house, down to the sunroom where my home office is. And what I'm going to do is, instead of cutting the live off and lying to y'all and saying, oh, we'll go live and have part 2, y'all know that's going to be a lie, because sometimes the truth ain't in me. So what we will do is we will just allow this video to play. I'm going to take my phone and I'll just get into the chat with you all, but I'm not going to be able to speak with you because I'll be in another room. Is that okay? Do we agree for that? Can we agree on that? Is everybody all right? Yeah, salt and pepper trusses. Wasn't he given innocent like he had no business being? Baby, that's your home. Well, jail is not his home. He prefers prison. All right. Thank you so much, honey. Now, Honduran chick, you've been here since day one. A member for 22 months. Good morning to you, baby. Thank you so much, twin mom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sassy Experience. Did I say hello to you? Hey, baby. All right. So we're going to let this play, but I'll be in another room. So tell the dolls that come in that I said hello, baby. I can't speak to y'all because I'm not here with you, but I will get into the chat. All right. So let's see how, bear with me 1 second. Let me see. Oh, this is about 30 something minutes. Okay. Unicorn Jim. Hey, baby. Welcome on in. All right. Let's let this play. I got to go. Y'all have an amazing day. No, hey, hold on a damn minute. Don't y'all go nowhere. I'm saying have a good day because I can't talk to y'all anymore. I got to go to work, but I'm going to let the video play. So we're still here. We are still live. All right. Thank you so much, Sassy Experience, baby, for your membership milestone. You've been here 17 months, honey. 17 months. That's day one to me, baby. Happy anniversary to us. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, honey. All right. Let me go ahead and hit that play button and I got to go. That's what you said, right? Because maybe it wasn't you. You did say that it was AI for other things that you're not claiming because you are an innocent man. But let me continue to read and not assume. I've been to prison before, but this is a new age and time. I never seen so much violence in the jail. And you know what some of the women are saying that are victims of yours? That they've never been treated like that as well in their lives, okay? Always remember that. Allegedly, right? I am in shambles. I can't seem to fathom how my life has completely turned itself upside down from the hand of people I sought and help propel themselves forward. So wait a minute. Wait a damn second. So what you're saying, you know what? Yes, honey, I am leaving. I am leaving Elsid in charge, but I believe she's down at the workhouse. And my one and only mod, she's down at the workhouse. So I'm going to leave y'all unattended. Let me go ahead and you know what I'm going to do though? Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. If I missed anybody's messages, I do apologize. I was in top messages. I didn't have all my messages showing. But let me do this, y'all. Let's go ahead and just in case, child. We usually don't have no problems over here. But we usually do not have any problems. But just in case, we'll just put a little security on here. We did put this on subscribers mode only. All right. And well, let me do this. Give me a second, y'all. Bear with me. All right. There we go. Hello, everyone. Sister El Cid is in charge of the girls and the guys, the dolls. Okay. She is in charge. All right. I got to go. Lord, it's 9:01. Shit, I'm late. I got to go, y'all.
Matter of fact, from at least December 1st, 2009 through June 30th, 2022, Earnest Williams engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity in Fulton County, Georgia, elsewhere in the state of Georgia, and in other states. The RICO scheme was designed to defraud unsuspecting individuals, businesses, and governmental entities where the primary purpose of depriving numerous victims of their property. Williams stole United States currency, personal vehicles, motorcycles, coach buses, trailers, automotive parts, and other various services and property, often by falsely promising to help his victims engage in new business ventures, to promote their existing business ventures, or to help them build their brand or image. Many of Williams' victims were women. Williams often used the illusion of romantic or close personal relationships with those victims to manipulate them and to steal from them. However, in these messages that you wrote us, Nesto, I meant the ones that you wrote, Sonia. We just happen to have them. I know, it's fucked up. Williams, Ernest feels like he can't seem to fathom how his life has completely turned itself upside down from the hand of people I sought to help propel themselves forward. So everything that I just read straight from the documents, is that a lie, Williams? That really sucks. My God. He says, this has cost me my freedom and a piece of my sanity. I have tried to make myself an object of inspiration, as well as a helping hand to my community to show the youth that there is still a hope in their future and to bring smiles upon the brokenhearted, that they would be happy and see brighter days. Okay, Kirk Franklin, I like that song, Brighter Days. Never in my life did I think that taking a step to better my past mistakes would make me pay such a price. I have and still will invest my time to see things change for my community. They said they don't want it. But this hurts dearly. These people have thrown me to the wolves, and I just don't know how I got here or even how I deserve to be forced to walk this journey. Although it feels as if I'm being crucified, I pray God shows his grace through me. In one instance, look back in our messages from last year when I sent you a video of one of my workers that totaled one of my patrol vehicles coming back from the work site drinking. God spared this woman. She could have cost... I chose to forgive her and help her go to a substance abuse class because she has a young son. I could have pressed charges and destroyed her life, but that wouldn't be conducive to me or her. If you have that video screenshot, please send it to me. The Lord God is my higher power. Through him, all things are possible in Jesus' name. One thing about you, you love to record and send people messages. Makes me wonder. You say you're innocent, but I'm sure you left so much evidence for everybody to collect. And we'll all find out once court starts. This next message, you're going to think I'm repeating a message that I already read in this video, but he's just, doing a repeat, but it is a different message. He says, good afternoon. I'm going to give you a call after 4. I didn't sleep so well last night. I kept on relapsing and thinking about when I got arrested and how awful it was. Can you believe they kept me inside a holding tank for 4 days straight? I had to stand up because there was no room to breathe damn near. When I could finally catch some sort of break, I would lay on the floor next to the piss and germ-infested toilet. You forgot to say cold. In the previous message, you said it was the cold toilet. Just want to make sure that you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's, Nesto, okay? All right. So then he said, I had to stand up because there was no room to breathe damn near. When I could finally catch some sort of break, I would lay on the floor next to the piss and germ-infested toilet. New detainees that were avid drug users would stand over me and vomit in the toilet as they were coming down off of those horrible toxins and having body withdrawals. They even started to poop themselves. Both of my legs and feet swelled up real bad because I wasn't receiving my medication at the times I needed to take them. I came in with my medication and it took them 2 whole days before I even had a real medical screening. The tightness of the cell became so unbearable that the men in the cell became agitated and started fighting. It felt like I was in a scene from The Walking Dead. A few hours later, the captain and sheriff came down and removed us all from our cells and sat us on the floor. And they explained to us that there was no more room or bed space in the transitional dorms. So we had to make even more room with the tiny amount we had for new detainees. I didn't even realize that slowly I was destroying my stomach from eating bologna sandwiches 3 times a day for 4 days straight. I couldn't even take a crap. So Nesto is down at the jailhouse in a holding cell, no room, just standing. Everything is swelling up. They haven't, listen, his blood pressure medicine, he does not have it. He's eating bologna sandwiches 3 days, 4 days in a row. He is over it. And to top that all off, he's constipated. That sucks. Anywho, they exchange I love yous back and forth, back and forth. And then Nesto continues, good evening on this Christmas afternoon. It's been such a grueling 6 months mentally. I still have these chilling nightmares that someone is standing over me while I'm asleep. I know it comes from all the series of mind-boggling events that took place when I was taken into custody originally. Can you believe they made me stay in a holding cell for 4 days straight? I know if you say it one more damn time, say it one more again. Damn.
Nobody say another motherfucking word and this shit is over. And I'm playing.
You done said it over and over and over again. You're not going to get the response you're looking for from Sister Sonia Soldier. Damn, like what part don't you understand? And have some respect. It's Christmas for the love of God. Now, I know that she probably does not celebrate anything because she doesn't believe in anything. But my God, on Christmas, most people are off and doing things with their family. And here you go typing up all of this. Come on now. Shit, y'all both so negative. I still have these chilling nightmares that someone is standing over me while I'm asleep. I know it comes from all of the series of mind-boggling events that took place when I was taken into custody originally. Can you believe they made me stay in a holding cell for 4 days straight? There was absolutely no standing room, period. I could only doze off while standing for 20 minutes at the least. It wasn't until my legs started to give that I had no other choice but to lay on the floor in a space between a germ-infested toilet. You said a germ-infested cold toilet in your previous messages. And the wall, which had mold growing up from the bottom to the damn near top of the ceiling. Now, you didn't say that in the first and the second time you sent this second message. You keep adding to the messages. And that is when people start to say, you're lying. Oh, even then I tried to get some sort of sleep, only to be deprived of my rest by homeless and drug-addicted detainees who were standing over me, throwing up and pissing in the toilet. They were undergoing withdrawal symptoms as their bodies were trying to cleanse themselves of all the toxins from their extended and abusive drug use. Now, you said it was drug addicts. Now you added homeless people to the mix of these messages. You get what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You got to move a little. You know what I'm saying? You got to write shit down, Ernie. Because when you start to repeat yourself, you're adding more shit to the story. And it's going to make somebody like me and other people say, now, wait a damn minute. Didn't you just say, you get what I'm saying, Nesto? You got to write things down and keep your shit together. Here we go. We about to repeat again. My legs were in so much pain from standing for so long that both of my legs and 2 feet began to swell. I came into jail with my blood pressure medicine. It did me no good because it literally took 2 days before I was even medically screened by the healthcare professionals in the jail. The cell walls felt like they were closing in. It got to the point that the other inmates became agitated from the harsh conditions we were all undergoing and began to fight. The number of altercations began to increase frequently. The captain and sheriff had to take us all out of each holding cell, and they made us sit in the lobby area. They explained to us that there were no more cells available in the transitional cell houses due to the overcrowdedness of the jail. Finally, I made it to the 5th day and was escorted to a quarantine cell house. The next day, I seen a nurse who worked on the floor of our cell house. I made her aware of the swelling that I was experiencing and that I needed help, only to be shot down with the words, "Fill out a medical request form." After that, she gave me some Tylenol. I hurried and filled out a request and turned it in to her in hope that I would get some sort of immediate response in the coming 24 to 48 hours. Do you know that I wasn't seen for 2.5 months? It was so crazy. I had to beg to get ibuprofen just to help medicate myself in some sort of way. And guess what, Nesto? You lived to tell us all about it. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Now, if you were an innocent man, that is so effed up, right? And no, you know what? All of the stuff that you did, I'm not the one to play God to say, and that's what you get, because I'm not here to play God. You let God do that, right? But I'm not going to sit here and act like I give a damn at the same time. That would be fake of me, right? Oh, you know what Sonia says? Oh no, Sonia hasn't responded yet. Ernest says, "I love you." Ernest is trying to lock in every last dime he can, and he wants her heart. It's called manipulation. I'm sure some of these things happened, right? Maybe all of them happened right in the order that he's telling the story via his fingers and tablet to Sonia. But at the same time, he wants to put 20 on 100, 100 on 20, however you want to word it, so that he locks her in mentally, so that she, he doesn't want her to leave him. Sonia says, "Oh my God, that's inhumane as F. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Life will get better, trust me." That's all. That's it, and that's all. She had nothing else to say. That is it. That is all. Wow. He repeats himself again. By the 5th day, they finally moved me into a quarantine dorm. The first 4 days had such an effect on my legs that they began to swell, as well as my 2 feet. There was a nurse that worked the unit floor of the cell block I was being housed. I did my best to notify her of the swelling I was undergoing, as well as the severity of the pain, only to be shot down with the words, "Fill out a medical form." I did what she prompted and turned it into her that same day in hope that I would get some sort of response in 24 to 48 hours. The only thing that lady did was give me attitude and Tylenol. Well, I'll be damned. That sucks for you. Imagine how some of the ladies who got nothing from you but dick and bubble gum, well, they didn't get no. Did they get dick? I don't know if they got dick or not, because according to what was found in the bag, he had 2 dicks in the bag. And so he had a total of 3 dicks. We don't know, but he had liquid Viagra. So obviously his dick was working in between him passing around this dick and emptying out these purse pocketbooks. So I just don't know. And they probably didn't even get no damn bubble gum. That's a shame. So it's the day after Christmas, and Sonia finally gives him a paragraph and says, "Good morning, my love. It is appalling that you went through and still are going through this bullshit. I tried to say it nice, but when I could not find you, I felt some type of way. More confused, but something was off. Then when I knew you were in jail, my heart sunk. I felt worse knowing you were there than just I can't find him. to know what you went through and still going through affects me every day. I don't like to speak on my little issues looking at yours. We need to have a conversation about some things when you are home. I'm so uncertain about a lot of things and I feel away. I love you and I know things are going to change for the better. You have to call me. I worry about you a lot. Later, my love. Continuing with Sonia, she says, I love you, babe. Good morning, love. Damn, I need to take you on a vacation after this issue's over. I love you more today. I am so impressed by your knowledge of me. Never before has anyone paid this much attention. Can't wait to hold you. Nesto, I love you more every day. It will be okay. Girl, after you done opened up your gifts and had your Christmas dinner and you probably had to, you probably weren't feeling that well because you love to eat crap knowing that your damn guts can't handle it. Now you want to call and text and kiss his ass because he told you about his bad time he was having, but you had to make it all about you, huh? I'm so impressed with how much you know about me. I've never, girl, shut the hell up. This man is down at the jailhouse suffering. Eating bologna, taking Tylenol for high blood. Listen, he's taking Tylenol for high blood pressure, swollen at the feet, legs, and hips. And all you give a damn about is him giving you compliments and studying you. Girl, that man has an emergency. And I don't give a damn if he's going down memory lane or not. You're supposed to respond to that. Because you're best friends. You're such a piece. Any damn way. We are now finally in 2023. It is January 1st. And he says, Happy New Year. I'm really glad you came to see me. I had my face, but to be honest, I was trying to hide the fact. You mean you hid your face? I hid my face, not had. I hid my face, but to be honest, I was trying to hide the fact that deep down on the inside, my soul is being tormented with the haunting memories. About a week after my first initial move to the quarantine dorm, I was moved again into regular general population. I thought originally that I would be classified with older gentlemen, whereas by then I would be moved into a cell house with smooth gentlemen. Now wait a damn minute, where you think you at? You said, that's my chair squeaking, y'all. You said older gentlemen in the jail, and then you said smooth gentleman? What's a smooth gentleman down at the jailhouse? I'm just asking the questions people would want to know. What is considered a smooth gentleman behind the jail walls when a man says that, right? But baby, do you? I thought originally that I would be classified with older gentlemen, whereas by then I would be moved into a cell house with smooth gentlemen in my said age group. But sadly, I was in for a highly intolerable rude awakening. I was greeted with troubled young men of all kinds, walking around terrorizing each other and creating and causing all kinds of obscenities. The officers that worked the floor were no different than the inmates. The language used between one another as well towards the inmates were horrible and just outright disrespectful. Nesto, who the fuck? Who do you think you are? Are you serious? Did you just speak about somebody using... Oh, God. Okay. Read the message, girl. Don't even... Why do you... Girl, you gonna have high blood pressure. You keep reading this shit here. So get yourself together. You fuck around and have to ask the nurse to give you a damn pill the way you getting all hype. You don't know him. You know he's full of shit. Sorry. Sometimes, I go off on the, deep end. Let's continue. The language used between one another as well as towards the inmates was horrible and just outright disrespectful. I had never seen so much racial injustice come from Blacks in such a manner in the 58 years I've been breathing. Blacks with power treating each other like less than dogs. Well, wait a minute. Because according to Uncle Dre, when you say dogs, do you mean the same dogs? The same dog chains that you would get and put on the women and turn on a video camera on your bus? Are you talking about those dog chains? Or are you referring to the dogs that they said you're not allowed to be on based off of those pictures they found on that laptop of yours that you said they weren't your pictures because you surely purchased that laptop from down at the pawn shop? And those images did not belong to you. They belong to the previous owner of the laptop. So what am I talking about? Blacks with power treating each other like less than dogs. I placed in a gutted out cell with 4 different gang members, each belonging to a different organization. These guys were ruthless. You name it, it happened. Drugs of all kinds and so much of it. It was like being at a dope house on the street. These young guys beat an older gentleman so bad, uncovered my own eyes in horror. When I looked, I couldn't even tell he was still alive. The officer did little to nothing to save or help the gentleman. Stepped right over him, as a matter of fact. They waited until 5 o'clock head count to get him some real help. One of the troubled gang members, I found out after, suffered from mental health issues, moved from another floor because of his erratic behavior. I'm not even going to tell you how because maybe, okay. He only was placed back in the same environment yet again where he could do his own heart's bidding. More damage. Now, some of you will say, he's lying. I don't know if he's lying or not. I was not there. However, it does sound like he's in his storytelling mode because of the words he's using. He got his AI working for him in these messages. So I don't know. I hate to say it, but unfortunately, I had my own encounter with these young men. I believe that my appearance at the time led them to believe that I was weak and homeless or on drugs. I hadn't shaved and my hair looked crazy. And also, you know, I'm very quiet and reserved. You don't say. I was totally out of my element in their eyes. I watched new inmates come in the dorm and order these big bags of commissary items just to be plotted on by gang members and then later be beaten and robbed for their store goods. I decided to place small orders when it came to my own commissary items so that I wouldn't draw attention to myself. Every day, I prayed to God day and night to help me protect myself from harm's way. Not when you're an MF and gangster, really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, goodness gracious. It baffled me how I watched people destroy their cells or the dorm shower to get scrap pieces of metal or something sharp to make knives with. I seen knives the size of a measuring ruler damn near. Every so often they have shakedowns and where specially trained officers come in the cell houses and strip everybody to their boxers, sometimes fully naked, to search inmates for weapons and other contraband. They would search our rooms as well. It's sad to say that with all the special training that these officers have, they still fell short of fully removing these dangerous weapons and drugs from the dorm. When they were finished conducting their search and left, all hell breaks loose again. I didn't even tell you about my worst encounter. At the time of this encounter, I was just getting over this excruciating pain from this stomach virus that I believe came from improper handling of the cold food and the trays that the food sat on that are not always properly cleaned and sanitized. One of the heads of the different gang organizations in the dorm noticed that I was weak still. He took me for bait. I know this is crazy, but anytime I move around in the dorm or rest outside of my room, I make sure I always position myself in front of the camera in the dorm. And you're an MFing gangster. Well, ain't that something? It was the only way I knew I had some sort of eye in the sky because God's own to protect me. I was playing solitaire alone by myself. Well, I'm sure you were because that's how you play. Okay, never mind. Minding my own business when suddenly out of the blue, Wham! I was blindsided by a blunt force. Y'all, please forgive me. You know what? I'm not listen. Because how is he telling a story and spelling out the word wham, W-H-A-M? Like he is really into telling this story. And I'm sorry, you guys, forgive me. I don't think it really happened. I don't think he got his ass kicked. I don't. I'm so sorry. If I got my listen, if I was hit like that, dazed and confused, there's just no way that, but that's me. Everybody's different, that I would spell out W-H-A-M. We heard how Nesto talks, right? So you mean to tell me while you're writing this story to her, you're not using any type of profanity, you're not expressing yourself. It's just very much in a storytelling mode. And that is just my honest opinion, right? But let me finish. Completely dazed, I had to be helped up off of someone else's sleeping boat. I don't know what that means. That I tripped and fell over. Oh, you fell over somebody's little bed? Due to the overcrowdedness of the dorm, he put that in. He's trying to let her know the conditions. He's, these are my conditions. Not only did I get knocked the fuck out, I'm confused, and I fell completely dazed onto somebody else because it's crowded in this MFer by a bystander. I didn't know this yet, but at the time, I was a target for a gang initiation. Now you telling the old ass, like, they didn't want your old ass for no type of gang. Now, why would you sit up here and say that? Now, why would you? Now, boy, I tell you what. Anger began to flash over my body. The same anger I had felt every day. Once again, I had to bottle up. I had to be rational minded, being that weekly and monthly charges were being added onto me and then taken off and added again to keep me from making bond. I had no choice but to lie down to the opposing forces that chastised me. It was either retaliate and face being killed, or being stuck behind bars for the rest of my life, or bite the bullet and live to fight another day. Nesto's new book is now available on Amazon.rom. That is Amazon.rom, R-O-M. Hey girl, hey sugar, hey doll baby. I know, baby, life be lifin', okay? And I know you're
okay, so that is it. That is all. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. I was at work in the other room, but I did not want to end the live lying to you, saying that we were going to continue. So I just wanted to let that memory lane video continue to play. It is our anniversary. Shout out to everybody who has been with me since day 1, 2. If you just now find me, whenever you join the Dollhouse, as a member, as a subscriber, even as somebody in the bushes, maybe you are not subscribed, I just thank you so much. It was 2 years as of July the 12th. So today we went down memory lane just to get into some things, honey. Watch some of these embarrassing videos that I put out when we first got started. Thank you so much, El Cid, for keeping everything together while I was over there in the other room, but I do have to go. Happy belated birthday again to my members, Shard, Willie, and Fussbox Girl. I do want to play the birthday song for them and anybody else. If you are celebrating a birthday or if we missed your birthday, happy belated birthday to you all as well. Hugs and kisses to you, blessings, and many, many more. So let's play the birthday song, and then I have to get on out of here, y'all.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. I'ma spend my money.
Hands, everybody, if you got what it takes.
Down, penny ladies around the world. I'm here, things that don't use sometimes. All the boys and girls. We are family.
So happy birthday. Thank you so much. Let's talk about it all, boo, for being a member for 21 months. Looks like you've been a member since day one, period. So that's all I got for you all. Thank you again for joining us. Hopefully we will get a chance and opportunity to go live tomorrow. But what I will tell you, where I'm going at next, I don't know if y'all coming with me, but baby, when it comes to those calls, that phone calls from prison is dropping right now. Let me see if I got a little time to go over there right quick. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me bear with me, y'all, because I think he's a monster as well, which that sucks because sometimes I do feel guilty for laughing at people who are actually creeps and monsters. You know, full-time as well, full-time fools and full-time creeps and monsters. But this MF right here, let's go over there and get into it. Hold on. We will be getting into Jeremy and his business. He's old news, but I heard he's a household name from the part of Florida where he used to reside, okay? He's down there in the slammer right now. We will, baby, this is what we were expecting when Nesto was calling his people, okay? When Jeremy is calling his people, honey, they don't got time for the bullshit, okay? And I love every minute of that, all right? So let's go ahead and let me share my screen real quick before we go. For those of you now, I'm sure you know y'all love we love us some phone calls from prison. So I'm sure y'all already was over there and y'all didn't check this out. But we might have somebody who didn't get into these phone calls. You might just be a Nesto person only. So give me 1 second. I got to shout. I got to go. I can't be, honey. I'm on a clock. I got to go. So let me go ahead here.
All I'm asking, please don't give up on me. I don't want Metro State. I want you. I want you and our daughter. You're everything to me, and I'm...
Shut up! This is a police escort. You! Get over now! Get over now! Get over now! Dude, get the fuck out of the way. Get out of the way! Dumb fuck. Dumbass. Stay there! Hey! Dumb white bitch in a blue car. Get over! You better figure it out. Hold the fuck over! Stop!
Hello?
Hello.
Ronnie,
Baby, when I say I'm about to be in Jeremy's business, we are about to be in his business. Now, I know I say I'm going to do things and then I don't do it, but we're definitely all up in his business. And some of the phone calls, I will be listening and reacting to them in real true time because I didn't get a chance to do the full phone calls yet. Listen to the full phone calls yet. Who was that? Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Who the fuck was that? They need to stop crossing over into my yard because, I mean, come on now. Have some damn mannerism. Sorry about that, y'all. So, yes, honey, we will definitely be all up in Jeremy's business. Jeremy is a damn fool. And what's so crazy, I'm going to call him JD. JD, if he felt like using his funeral escort service was a reason for him to impersonate the officers of the law, the police, I'm calling the police. Imagine who he is for real behind the scenes, baby. This is going to be a mess. His wife, his mammy, they were sick and tired of his shit and his ass. And they say he got the nerve to have a mistress as well. So, yeah. And then get into this. I didn't know that we were the same age. I thought JD was about, at least 62, 67. He is 47 or 46 or 47 years old. Jeremy, I don't know if did the jail do that to you? Because you only got 5 years, or was you just living rough, looking like you were looking? So yes, that is going to be what we are going to be getting into next when we return tomorrow. I will probably drop a few pre-recorded videos just to get it started. And then whenever we can go live, we will get into his bullshit as well. Okay. So that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for all of the anniversary wishes. Thank you for engaging with one another in the chat, keeping one another company. Love you all down. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
I wish you worked the phone. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong.